Very nicely done. I showed you the breakout of the shoulder, head, shoulder earlier this week. Then we had the retest, nice textbook retest, bullish engulfing. That gave us another long setup. Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day. It's Wednesday, 14 August 2024. Today I will be trading long yen, Aussie and the euro, and short on the pound, the CAD and the US dollar. Now starting off with the dollar index. Dollar index retested, holding well, quite sideways at this stage, not doing that much. Everything just shows dollar bearishness. We got the PPI figures in yesterday, which is dollar bearish, quite a big surprise. We had last night New Zealand cutting interest rates, surprisingly from, I think they expected 5.5, they got 5.25 now, so they dropped with 25 basis points. It was a big surprise to the market seeing the New Zealand lose all its sparkle. Interest rate cuttings are coming in, and also CPI this afternoon in the US. They're also expecting same and higher CPI, so if the CPI is going to come in lower than expected, we're going to see the dollar drop like a rock. But alright, so everything bearish, dollar bottom of the pile, medium, short term, long term bearish, retested the levels, bearish. So everything tells me to be bearish on the dollar. CPI will just be the final nail in the coffin for the next week or two or three for bearishness on the dollar, as long as we can just get lower CPI figures coming in, which will be a good thing that we can get interest rate drops across the world. So everything is starting, everybody is starting to cut. It's just a question that the US must cut also. They're very lagging, I don't know why. Gold flying up nicely and giving us very nice profits. Consolidating now very nicely. So I'm looking on this weak dollar, I'm looking for a breakout there on this little flag pattern, or little consolidation pattern. If I can get a breakout on gold, I will then take some longs there. Targets on this would be quite nice if I use that Fibonacci levels there. We're looking at targets of 2,500. Okay, $2,500, that's up the line, maybe slightly below that. I can see the 1.27 is 2492, but naturally it should hit 2,500. And then the 1.618 FIB is also a very nice one, roughly 2510. So you can see that whole area roughly around 2,500. I'm still looking at 2030, and my short-term next target should be $2,600. My long-term view is still $3,000 to $3,200 on gold. But for now, let's focus on this year. A breakout there would be absolutely great. Unless it retraces first further, then I'll see tomorrow if I can find some Fibonacci levels. But for now, on a weak dollar like this, I think the breakout is imminent. I won't jump the gun here. I won't take the trade too early. I'll wait for the breakout. Bitcoin finding support here on this trend line I left there for the false break. Finding a good morning star there. I will not buy. Trend is down, but finding support, which is a good thing. This will most likely stay this for the next few days, even if it goes up. If it drops, obviously it will stay red. But if it goes up for the next few days, this should turn blue again. I am still after this big consolidation. I'm after that breakout, because remember, the longer the sideways range, the bigger the explosive move afterwards, and I am very, very excited. Short term, I'm neutral bearish, but over the long term, I'm very bullish, and I'm waiting for this patiently, because I'm gonna really expecting a big run after a sideways consolidation like this. I mean, we've been seeing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 months now that we're in a complete sideways range. So we could expect another 6 to 12 month rally after this before it consolidates again. So very positive, very bullish over the long term. On the short term side, I'm holding on tight to my positions. I'm not adding. Euro US, very nicely done. I showed you the breakout of the shoulder, head, shoulder earlier this week. Then we had the retest, nice textbook retest, bullish engulfing. That gave us another long setup and hit the target on the head and shoulders minimum target objective. Right. If you still have something open, you can still go for those highs, which would be perfect. That's about 20 pips further from here. My trading robot had a very nice long, and it actually ticked the target right on those highs, just below that round levels. So it was actually a very nice one. But other than that, just hold on tight. If any open positions you still have, just trail stop loss to entry, don't lose money, but need to take off something there, because if it's going to come back from up there, we're going to find another Fibonacci level coming in here at the 61%. So you can see here that structure coming in there. That's right at the 61% level. So I don't want to sit with the whole position. The little bit I've got is now at entry when it comes back, but I've hit some targets, beautiful targets. Trading Robot hit some targets. Manual trading hit some targets. And if you look here, Euro green zone, dollar red zone, bottom of the pile. And I want to be long here still, but I'm not going to buy in there. The little bit I've got will have stop at entry, and then I'll consider to re-enter here on a nice candle reversal. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor again, Indices. When your business needs a reporting platform to improve the quality and speed of making decisions, consider Insight BI, a seamless add-on for reporting and business intelligence. Insight BI is an all-in-one, cloud-based 24/7 reporting solution. For more info, check out the link in the description. New Zealand US, after dropping the interest rates last night, yes, we have a very, very, very big drop on the New Zealand. But the pattern I showed you here, that got to the minimum target objective there, right on the nose. If you look here, this distance on the pattern, if you added that to the breakout there, you get to the targets there, right? So for the plain triangle trade there, very nicely done, the breakout. And that's the minimum target objective on the nose. If you loaded it slightly too high, you didn't get it. It's a question of luck, not skill. So that's the only target I could find on the New Zealand US for this. My mentoring program had some open positions which looked very nice and hitting me on the nose. But this specific one here, that gave us the exact target for the minimum target objective of a pattern. I won't do anything here further today. That's just to wrap up what happened here. Do look at the Aussie US. Aussie green zone, dollar bottom of the pile. Very strong. Aussie for that matter, but the weakness on the dollar is very evident. The fundamentals also allow us to be very bearish on the dollar. So a retest here to this last directional swing between 50 and 61%, right at structure here. That's the area I'm going to look for longs, as long as the Aussie stays much stronger than the dollar, and at this stage I can't see that changing. Then the Euro CAD, nice bottom here. It's like a double bottom, almost head and shoulders. You can name this anything, but a very nice slow reversal, and then a strong break up the page, turning blue now. That needs to stay blue. The retracement to this sideways range top is between 50 and 61%, and that's what I like here. But the only problem is the Euro CAD keep flicking up and down, up and down. The New Zealand and the Euro is fighting, the CAD and the Swiss is fighting. So it's important to keep an eye on the indicator there to make sure that they are moving a little bit more apart before we take some longs here on the candle reversal. Then on the indices, the FTSE, we've got a very weak pound, which is stock market bullish. The trend has turned bullish. So retracement back to this area here. If I get the structure tested at the 50% level, that's the area I'll consider. Other than that, I won't do anything, but I'm going to need a retracement. As long as the pound stays weak, I'll be bullish here. That could be a very nice entry on a candle reversal there for me. S&P 500, US markets turning quite bullish now with a weaker dollar. I'm very bullish then on the US markets. So a retracement of this last directional swing back to structure there between 50 and 61% level. That's the area I'm going to look for longs, providing this stays blue and the dollar stays weak. Same scenario on the Nasdaq, nice run up the page, bottom reversal and trend changes, turning blue here, a retracement back to 61% level. At that structure level there, you can see it's coming from there even. So once it hits the structure, the bulls can prove themselves, and showing it with a nice bullish candle reversal, I'll then definitely consider some longs here. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please fill up the comments below this video. You can support the channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk, so don't forget to trade responsibly and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.